friends. Welcome to Story Behind Podcast. This is the show for people who love hearing a good story and who believe the world could use more positivity. We're the team behind GodUpdates and GodTube, and we hope these weekly short stories will brighten your day.
Man that survived more than 90 days at sea thought about his mother every single day. Written by Heather Riggleman, read by Julie Provost. A man who survived more than 90 days at sea thought about his mother every single day. The waves stretched endless and unbroken, the sky a merciless doom of blue. Every sunrise brought another day of waiting, another day of survival. And through it all, through the hunger, the thirst, the solitude, one thought kept Maxwell Napa Castro alive, his mother. I said I didn't want to die for my mother, he said after his rescue, his voice rough from months of silence and salt air. For 95 days, the sea stole every comfort, every guarantee. A simple fishing trip had turned into a battle against an unforgiving ocean. The storm had swept him from his course, leaving him drifting, lost and alone. He survived on rainwater, on birds that landed within reach, and even on the blood of a turtle. For the last 15 days, he had nothing at all. And yet, through it all, he clung to the promise of one thing, the warm embrace of his mother, Elena. Even on land, Elena fought for him. She did the only thing a mother could do. She prayed. I told the Lord, whether he's alive or dead, just bring him back to me, even if it's just to see him, she said, her words carrying the weight of a mother's love, the kind that defies logic, that refuses to let go. His daughters, too, held fast to hope, their faith stitched together in prayers and search efforts, in desperate Facebook posts and quiet moments of aching belief. Every day is anguish for the whole family. We never thought we would go through this situation. I wouldn't wish it on anyone, wrote his daughter, Inez Napa. And when the news finally came, that he was found barely clinging to strength but still alive, Elena's faith was met with an answer. Her son was coming home. There's something about a mother's love that defines the laws of nature. It reaches beyond distance, beyond time, beyond storms that scatter suns into the vast unknown. It is the anchor that holds when everything else drifts away. Even if he lay weak and weary in a hospital bed, Maximo's thoughts turned homeward, to his mother's cooking, to the meals that had once nourished him in the safety of her kitchen. All I want is to hug my mom, he said. My mom is going to make me caparilla, rice with chicken, and sopa seca. At the end of it all, after the ocean had tried to claim him, after the days stretched into months, and after the sky offered no mercy, home was still waiting. His mother was still waiting. And in the heart of every child, no matter how old, no matter how far they wandered, there is still the whisper of a mother's voice, calling them back, holding them close, willing them to survive. Isaiah 49:15. Can a mother forget the baby at her breast and have no compassion on the child she has borne? Though she may forget, I will not forget you.
For some of us, personal finances aren't just personal. They include loved ones, neighbors, the communities we call home, and the causes we hold in our hearts. At Thrivent, planning your finances is bigger than just money. We help you put your plans into motion and faith into action so you can do more for the ones in your heart. Because sometimes all you need to make a difference is someone to help you make it happen. Thrivent, where money means more. Connect with us at Thrivent.com.
Let me tell you the God's gonna cut you.
It's Holy Week in Jerusalem, and the city is restless. The people of Israel welcome Jesus as king, his followers ready for revolution. But instead of taking the throne, Jesus turns the tables.
Woe to you, scribes and Pharisees! How will you escape being condemned to hell?
Experience Holy Week like never before.
What have you done?
Now in theaters, The Chosen, Last Supper. Get your tickets now.
Woman in heels stops robbery at convenience store with her impressive martial arts skills. Written by Hallie Wells, read by Julie Provost. A 42-year-old woman stopped a robbery at a convenience store by using her impressive martial arts skills, setting the would-be thief scrambling and on his way. Karate expert Mahi Karin drops into the Loco store in Telford, England to get candy for her nieces and found herself in the middle of a dangerous situation. However, she jumps into action using her self-defense training and quick wits, prevented any loss or harm to the store employee or herself. CCTV captured the incident on video. Before entering the store, she noticed the man in the parking lot. She thought he looked suspicious, but quickly dismissed her concerns. She told Good News Network, "As I got out of the car, I noticed this person all covered up and thought, 'You look like you're going to rob a shop.' She then reminded herself, 'You can't think that about people. Can't pigeonhole people like that. Maybe he's just got a bike somewhere. He's been out riding or whatever.' She went into the store and made her selections at the counter, and soon the man was in the store next to her. She recalled, 'I heard the shopkeeper ask, "Why did you put something against the door?" And I heard him reply, "Because I'm going to take your money." He said it really cool, really calm.' The Staffordshire resident took action. He stepped forward. I could see his pockets were full, and I thought he had weapons. My eyes were glued to his pockets. When I saw his left hand still in his pocket, I took the chance," she said. Grabbing the robber's arm, she delivered a couple of hard kicks into his shin, sending him running and thwarting the heist. Mari's not only a medal-winning Wakando karate expert, but she's also proficient in Brazilian jiu-jitsu and boxing. She didn't think twice about taking action. Without knowing whether there was a knife or a gun in the man's left pocket, she chose to come to the defense of the local store staff member. While it wasn't funny at the time, she admits that she laughs a bit now, just seeing her John Wayne-type swagger as she makes her way back to the counter after the man fled. "I was wearing new heels at the time, and I was trying to break them in. I hadn't worn heels since lockdown, so I needed some practice. It makes me laugh when I watch it now," Mari explained. The police chief superintendent of West Merca Police awarded Mari a commendation award for her heroic actions on March 3rd. However, she didn't attribute her decision to get involved to bravery. She said it's due to the self-belief she's gained after 20 years of martial arts training. She represented England and the Republic of Ireland during those years of training. She shared, "I've trained with this type of event in mind and sparred in full contact sessions with people far heavier than me. In my opinion, this is not stupidity or bravado. It's a reflection of self-belief." The suspect was caught and jailed for attempted robbery, and a gang that was committing robberies across Telford in 2023 was identified. 3 individuals were arrested and will serve a combined jail sentence of 18 years for their involvement. Chief Superintendent Ed Williams applauded Mari, calling her intervention an inspiring act of bravery from an upstanding member of the public. So you also must be ready, because the Son of Man will come at an hour when you do not expect him. Matthew 24:44.
Thank you so much for listening to Story Behind Podcast. We're really glad you joined us for this week's story. To see photos and videos that may have been referenced in this episode, check out the links in the show notes. And if you enjoyed what you heard today, subscribe to our podcast, and please tell a friend about us. We'd also love it if you'd rate us and leave us a review. It really does help more people find us. Story Behind is a Salem Web Network production.
For some of us, personal finances aren't just personal. They include loved ones, neighbors, the communities we call home, and the causes we hold in our hearts. At Thrivent, planning your finances is bigger than just money. We help you put your plans into motion and faith into action so you can do more for the ones in your heart. Because sometimes all you need to make a difference is someone to help you make it happen. Thrivent, where money means more. Connect with us at Thrivent.com.